Welcome back, everybody. We got a classic game. I can't stop watching this Kyan guy. I mean, Kyan, if you're watching, my man, keep up the good work. I can't stop watching this guy. 99% of games, he just literally just goes for mercenaries every game. And how is that not entertaining? How is that not entertaining? The reason why it's so fun watching mercenaries because it's complete RNG, guys. We have RNG in Age of Empires 3. Do you want to know what the RNG is? It's whatever the hell the mercenaries that the game lets you build and outlaws. To a degree, outlaws, because some maps are like outlaw specific. But mainly mercenaries. It's completely random. And there's dozens of different mercenaries out there, right? There must be like 24 mercenaries out there. And you only get a selection of 3 of them. So you only get a selection of 3 out of the at least 20 different mercenaries. I'm going to say 20 mercenaries. There must be about 20 mercenaries. So yeah, it's complete luck what you're going to get. So that's why sometimes it can be really entertaining. Because if you go into a mercenary build, not knowing what mercenaries you're going to make, obviously you can see at the beginning of the game. But if you're just that dedicated to going straight for mercenaries, then sometimes it's gonna be fun. I've played against this guy. He's gone full ninja against me. Man's gone full ninja against me. Full samurai. No, we're not watching The Last Samurai. Although we could talk about The Last Samurai because that is an insane film. One of Tom Cruise's finest, I have to say. I do find it funny how short Tom Cruise is, though. He's like a Western man going over to Japan in the 1700s, 1600s. And Japanese people are taller than Tom Cruise. Yeah, I don't know. That's just funny to me. Anyways, not to go off topic. So yeah, the point is we don't know what mercenaries he's going to be allowed to make. We'll have to wait and see if he starts making them. And then obviously he can subsidize the mercenaries with decent shipments of them. So yeah. Should be a fun one. And also Germany obviously have this card as well, improved mercenaries, which makes it for a bit more exciting as well. Because you can get worse tier mercenaries, but with that shipment, like they get buffed. Any mercenary can be strong. Any mercenary can be strong if it's used correctly. I mean, that just goes without saying, right? So we've got Karim here playing as that was a city that was silly to even mention. Now, of course, he's playing as Otto. Interesting, he's got Sublime Porte. Interesting, lady, let them eat cake. Oh man, I love the cake. Cake, I just love a little bit of cake. I mean, Little Britain. If you know, you know. Interesting deck here. I don't think I've seen this deck before from Karim. I'm not gonna lie, very interesting. So he's going up with the Naturalist. That's the 2 Vils to Revnak's mum. Kyan obviously does have his mercenary deck, and it's called Merc. So, yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mercenary cards. 7 if you include that one as a mercenary card. Absolutely love it. The only free military shipment he has is 9 Ulons. I mean, I would have the 8 skirms as well instead of Royal Mint. I think that's overkill. Like you could get rushed and desperately need, a shipment that costs nothing. So I think that would be an improvement over Royal Mint. I think Royal Mint is overkill. If you're gonna have anything with this deck, then have Silversmith because that increases your yield as well. Anywho, I guess Royal Mint is a late game card, but yeah, I don't agree with that. Maybe get rid of some H2 cards. But hey, I mean, I love how he has the Treaty of Westphalia. That's pretty funny. Okay, Agent comes in with the Quartermaster. First shipment is going to be 3 settler wagons, of course. Let's put them down a church. 700 coin is coming for Karim. It's one of those maps that there's nothing really exciting happens on this map. Like treasure-wise, because every treasure is like a low-tier treasure. So low-tier treasure basically means it's like a tier 1 treasure. It basically just means there's one treasure guardian guarding it. That's all that means. You get tier 2 and tier 3 treasure guardians. And then I think you get insane tier 4, tier 5 maybe as well. on like unknown maps. The natives are House of Basel, which is very good, obviously. S tier native. We did the native tier list. We also did the mercenary tier list. So let's see compared to the tier list what he gets today. And there's the Das Beer House. What does he get? Do we see? No, we can't see what he gets. It's always a shame about recorded games. You can't see what the units that they the option of units that they had were. Still picking up treasure, which is good. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Going for Palatine Settlement. He's going for the super greedy fast fortress. It's not really a fast fortress. I mean, it is a fast fortress, but it's a super greedy one. Basically, what that means is you go up with greed shipments rather than 700 coin to age it fast. And look at this. Karim is almost aged. Oh, Karim with the Sublime Porte. Okay, Karim. Karim's been watching Sheikh and Revnak because those two scumbags do this build as well. It's one of the most broken builds in the game. So I think Karim's been watching some Twitch streams. I think he's been watching some Otto gameplay because this is a very on-meta build. And I don't think I've ever seen Karim use Sublime Porte. If I have, not very often. And he definitely didn't come up with this build. So, yeah, really interesting to see him do this. Look at this. He'll get like 2k wood. Yeah, 1938. And no doubt we're going to see. To be honest, he might not go. He might just go for this. He's interesting. Okay, he is going for town center. He's going to go for. Has he sent the church card? No, he hasn't. He's going for mosque construction. Okay, he probably is just going to go for 2 town centers and all of the mosque techs, all of the mosque villager techs with mosque construction. But we'll see. Ages up with the 4 Delhi. He's making a play against 2 Ulons. 2 Ulons go down for 1 Delhi. There's TC Fire here, though. 2 more Ulons come in. Age 3 will be on the way for Cayenne. Look at that. Delhi's just such a superior unit. There comes mosque construction. Currently housed. Okay, there it comes. Millet system. No doubt we'll see Grand Bazaar as well. These things are so cheap now. It's crazy. Okay, Kine managed to make it up to age 3 as well. Amalgamation coming in. That's so greedy. But I mean, makes sense, right? And 1k coin. Oh, so greedy. I love it. Right, is he going to make any units? Oh, he gets Sennar Horsemen. One of the best. One of the best. I think I put Sennar Horsemen at the top of A tier. I don't think I put them in S tier. I can't remember. They're either S or A tier. But I think I put them at the top of A tier. They might have been S tier. However, these are one of the best mercenaries in the game. Now, I call them the African Mameluke. People said, oh, Mamelukes are from Africa. No, they're from Northwest Africa, okay? It doesn't count, all right? And before I get comments, every time I say this, I get comments saying, oh, that's racist. You all know what I mean. You all know what I mean when I say that. They're more culturally a Mediterranean unit. The country of origin is, of course, from Africa. But everyone knows that's not what we mean, so shut your mouths, all right? Now, where these differ from the Mamelukes is because they act as the same sort of thing. Look at that. He just got 5 of them out. That's insane at 9 minutes. So where these differ from Mamelukes, because they serve the same purpose. Is he going to get a villager kill now? No, almost got a villager there. Obviously, Mamelukes have like 400 more HP, 450 more HP, which is quite a substantial amount. These guys have a lot of HP, but Mamelukes have more. They cost the same amount of resources. So where does that 450 extra coin go to? You know, they basically have the same attack, I think, as well. I think Sennar Horsemen, if they do, they might have slightly higher attack, but not by a lot. I think Mamelukes have around the same amount. Now, Sennar Horsemen, not only do they have 20% range resist, they have 30% siege resist. Okay? And on top of that, they have a 2 multiplier versus artillery. These guys are artillery killers. So against Otto, they're a good unit because they're going to destroy Great Bombard if they can get close enough. So that's where they differ. Another added benefit as well is that they have an insane amount of siege. 55 siege is incredible for a cavalry unit. Cav are decent at siege anyway, but to have 55 siege, that's a lot of siege. That is a lot of siege. So they're good at raiding buildings, sieging, razing buildings, if you will. And they're also good at killing artillery and tanking artillery shots. So, yeah, that's where they differ from Mamelukes. Has sent the 12 Jaeger shipment. Is going to get another batch of 4 Sennar Horsemen behind this as well. So he's going to have 9 Sennar Horsemen and 12 Jaegers. That is pretty scary. He's coming in with the north here. Scout flanking with his explorer, seeing if he can find anything, seeing what he's got to be prepared for, where his positioning has to be. More Sennar Horsemen. Improved mercenaries coming in now. That's, I believe, 15%. So he's going to get an extra 150 HP on all of these Sennar Horsemen. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of HP to sponge. It's a whole nother Sennar Horseman. It's a whole Mameluke. Boom! Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's diving in against TCs, all of this anti-cav stuff, and Minutemen, you got to be careful. So you can't just dive in. I mean, he could. And but like the Minutemen as well, the Fouts, it would be rough because he's diving in against Nizams here. But he pulls back, baits 1 batch of Minutemen, which is fine. And, you know, he's got improved mercenaries now. He's getting another huge batch of Sennar Horsemen. Another batch of 4. That is incredible. Yeah. 3 more Ulons coming in as well. Just adding in this cav. And obviously Ulons, they have good hand attack damage. Not very good at HP, but hand attack. The extra damage that they provide is very nice. Age 4 coming in here for Otto. Hasn't done it with a resource shipment either. Both of these guys being super greedy this game. What does he age up with? Oh, okay, it's the guard Spahi. Makes sense. He's almost got enough for a Spahi shipment as well. Or he still has the church guard, so might just be saving up to get the Spahi that way. Does have a shipment. But is he going to dive in here? The Sennar Horsemen are turning it back and fighting. Okay, it's go time. There's more Minutemen to go. The Sennar Horsemen are running around, attack moving. How well are they going to prove against the Guard Spahi? They have more HP than Guard Spahi. The Jaegers need to be targeting the Nizam. But look at these guys. They've just absolutely destroyed the 2 Falconets easily. And they just aren't dying. The Nizams need to be in melee at this point. But Karim just has a 0 micro. They just are not dying. Look at this. This is an easy clean. He's still got 5 of these guys. He still has 5 of them. Almost, most of them have 3/4 at least the most HP. Well, only 1 is half HP. Incredible. Incredible fight. What does Karim have coming in here? He's sending in 2 covered wagons. Followed up by 14 Nizams. But this isn't going to work. Did he just cancel the 2? I think he just canceled the 2. Yeah, he knew they were going to get sieged down. Terrible decision. Like, if he had those Nizams now and he sent that Nizam shipment, he would survive. Do you know what I mean? Like, he would be able to just about survive. Just TC fire the Jaegers and let the Nizams just melee here. Wow, what a convincing fight there for Cayenne. Oh, and now the Landsconnects. The Land Sharks are coming, baby. I'm going to be coming if I see them. Oh. He's got another 9 coming in. There come 14. There's nothing to deter these now. Okay. There's no Jaegers left to beat them, so he does run. He does run. I think that's a tactical retreat. So manages to live another day, does Karim. But Royal Mint come in there as well. I did see Royal Mint. And look at this. Village gather 0.93. Settler Wagon's going to be double that. That is scary. Look at this. He's eating up the mines in the middle of the map already. And I love this all melee composition he's going to have here. How are you going to stop this? Look at that. 10 Sennar Horsemen and 10 Landsknechts. Oh, yes. I'm ready. Take me, Daddy. I'm ready. I am so ready. But Karim is up in school, which I am worried about. He's on 43 vils. 2 town centers coming in now. That's going to give him 2 extra batches of Minutemen as well. He should have the Spahi techs from the church now as well. And he should have top 2 corps as well, making a barracks. But Cayenne is pushing. He doesn't know what's going up. He's not going to see this just yet. But this is a lot. This is a whole lot of siege. 81 siege for the Landsknechts and 63. 63 siege for a cavalry unit. There comes the Caprakulu Spahi. But they're going to be running it. They're going to be running into Landsknechts. Oh, I told you any mercenary unit can be good if it's used correctly. And he just runs them into the slaughter of the Landsknechts. Oh, I love seeing Landsknechts get pure value. You rarely see this unit get value. They're a low-tier mercenary just because they're a land military, a land melee unit. Which just by default almost just makes them worse. Now he completely cleans up there. Completely cleans up. Where are the top 2 corps? I don't know. Is it like 1,000 coin he needs? But look at the siege. Oh my god, look at the siege. That is an insane amount of siege right there. He doesn't have that many. 16 units here. Okay, these, if you count that. 17 units, and the TC just goes down super fast. And look at this. The Landsknechts, oh, the area cracked. The villagers, the poor villagers. Oh, God, they're getting two-handed sliced and diced. Oh, I love it. I told you, I'm obsessed with watching Cayenne. I can't stop watching this guy. I love it. I love watching this guy. Super fun to watch. Look at that coin. So much coin. He's eating up these mines. He is eating up these mines. Maybe I was wrong about Royal Mint. Oh, but there's top 2 corps. There it comes. But you can't hit these guys. They've got 30% siege resist. The villagers, there's a second town center going down. Only a handful of Nizams to defend. And these guys, I told you, they are artillery killers. Look at the damage they're doing to these artillery. You don't stop this. You don't stop this. And even though the Nizams are supposed to counter this unit, it doesn't matter. There's too many. There's too much HP. They do so much damage. 36 damage? That is a decent amount. And oh, God, that was beautiful. Still has 3 Landsknechts left. Look at the state of these stats. 120 damage versus Cap. And he dived his Spahi in against them. Lord have mercy. He's doing it. He's actually doing it with pure... Just another 5 Sennar Horsemen coming in, because why fucking not? Just another 5 Sennar Horsemen. That's like 2,000 resources right there. 2,000 coin. Why not? And now he's up in score. It's looking real good. Abasguns ain't gonna help you, son. See, this is the thing. This completely negates the best unit in the game. Great Bombards and Abasguns. Spahi does do kind of well, but as we saw, these guys can compete against them just because of the high HP yield. Takes the moss down, but doesn't need that anymore. He's got everything he needed from it. But look at that. This is just pure Sennar Horsemen, like 2 hitting houses. He's sending in 2 great Bombards. This is where you need like Azaps or, you know, I mean, he sent the 14 Nizams, which is an insane shipment, but it's just not enough. And that's not going to be enough either. And now he's got Black Riders as well, which is also a counter here to these guys. And look at them just decimate the Great Bombard. Easy. Look at that massive mercs there. So scary. He's got... Oh, Oh, this thing was about to come in. Look at that. It was about to get team hand and range cavalry attack increase. That was going to buff both of these units. God, like that was going to send them to like 40 attack with improved mercenaries. Oh, that would have been beautiful to see that. And more. Look, just another 4 Sennar Horsemen coming in. That's got to be his most made unit. Oh, God. Most made unit, 39 Sennar Horsemen. I told you they're an A tier. I told you they're top of A tier, if not S tier. They are, I can't remember where I put them, either S tier or A tier. But they are, you can tell why they're in that tier bracket, because they are absolutely insane. They are better than Mamelukes in certain situations, and that was a situation where they are better than Mamelukes. God damn. Military unit pop, just constantly at 190, 80 military pop. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All resources Gao is going to be insane. Royal Mint coming in there as well. Chef's kiss, making it look easy against Karim, and that is not easy to do. Wow. Mercenary. This is why I keep watching this guy. Mercenary games are so fun, and like this game, we saw Sennar Horsemen. When have you ever seen full Sennar Horsemen? I've probably seen that like once, maybe twice in my entire DE career. So fun to watch. Thank you for that game, Kyan. I watched that on the ladder, and yeah, glad I caught that game. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's game. I'll catch you in the next one as always. Peace.